I don't see how this is relevant to me right now. I have tried to help you with all my heart, Mr. John Barosa, but it seems I did a wrong turn to help you.
Oh no. Why are you going to Prometheus? Are you going to destroy the signal reflector?
Is this a joke or something? I am beginning to think this is a joke. As of this moment, please do not contact me in regards of this childish nonsense. I am 100% happy you have your money with you now. Look, Mr. John Barosa, all I did as a human. As from now, deal with this issue yourself and don't get investigated or involved anymore. I never took a bribe or you promised as a rumor. Do have a pleasant day.
We are not joking. Info Uxwis was the one who took several months to access a tiny piece of their own info.
I don't think that is what is holding Mr. John Barosa making the payment and for me to get all this of myself. I have helped to the level of was not supposed to. I need to see a scanned copy of the payment immediately. Make the payment from an external account. Mr. Williams, the first think you are the one stealing this. Mr. John Barosa, I am urging you to make the payment and let me have closure on this file. You have just how many days left? Up till now there is nothing from you, Mr. John Barosa?
The vehicle will leave tomorrow, but I don't know how long the journey will last. We left our flying vehicle in the vehicle storage section.
I don't see how this is relevant to me. Oh, I can understand everything is now in your own hands. I wish you luck on this as time keeps moving. I warned you time and time again but you wouldn't listen. I just got a copy of a notice. The choice is yours. I told you it would turn out this way eventually.
Sir, we have yet to see any seriousness over your particular issue. I had to go on an official health vacation to come back to see you have not followed an legal processing or sent any messages in that regards. Which brings me to say you are not serious over your transaction processing. I gave a long date to help you attend to your issues and it seems you took it for granted. Well, as the case may be, Mr. John Barosa, you are to immediately meet the procedure within 3 days or risk payment of very late charges of $12,900 United States dollars or risk seizure of your transaction. You are advised to do the needful immediately or risk having one of the two options.
Okay, so we have about 40 days left. I don't know how long it will take us to fix the issues though. Int LC has given us 3 official days to pay the fee, or we will have to pay late charges of $12,900. But what if Int LC also uses official currency? The real amount might be as much as $175,440. The transport vehicle leaves in about 10 minutes.
You must be out of your mind to send me such. What nonsense is this? Are stupid. Look, I am not interested in your issue anymore. Your file will be passed out from me. What nonsense is this? I now understand that this is a joke. You put my good name to be ridiculed. You must be out of your mind.
Why are you so angry now? I was just wondering if Int LC uses Int LC official dollars. We have left Sedna, so it shouldn't take long for us to get to Prometheus.
What do you mean by official dollars? YOI are supposed to proceed with $4,600. Now you might be made to process with $12,900 and you are calm about it? Do you think at all? Instead of you to hurry up and secure the payment, you are still wasting time. I am really not helping you this time. I have done far my best till date. If they don't see your payment, then I guess my job is done.
Is Yoy the one who will be paying the fee now? His account should be working. But why are you going to Prometheus?
Sir, we have your correspondence, which is at all not understood. What do you mean by 40 days? You have not up to 3 days to settle your issue or risk payment of very late charges of $12,900 United States dollars or risk seizure of your transaction. You are advised to do the needful immediately or risk having one of the two options.
Mr. Foe, I really don't understand where this is going anymore. I was harsh a while ago because my name is being dragged for something I did in helping Mr. John Barosa, and now till date he still wants my reputation destroyed. In order to clear my good name for the help I rendered to Mr. John Barosa, he needs to make the payment now. If that is done, I can clear my name and other things, then put this on closure once and for all. Mr. John Barosa, it would be foolishness to actually pay $12,900 rather than the $4,600. Think it through. Forgive my statement, but it's the truth. You need to clear my name. Mr. John Barosa, have you initiated the payment? John Barosa, please, have YLU initiated the payment? No, or yes please, I need to have a clear on this.
Sir, you have till Wednesday the 25th of October 2023 or risk payment of very late charges of $12,900 United States dollars or risk seizure of your transaction. Now, you are advised to do the needful immediately or risk having one of the two options.
It seems that I have done a very great wrong to help you.
After we arrive at Prometheus, we will take the flying vehicle and fly to Aegaeon again. We should arrive before the people from Sedna.
Mr. Williams, why have you not allowed John Barosa to make the payment?
Because it is a very bad idea to use a money transfer service that has almost no security. We know almost nothing about how the Quickie fund systems work, but we still manage to delete the databases suspiciously easily. This needs to be resolved once and for all.
Look, Mr. Williams, there are different ways to transfer money all over the world today. Our ways might be different from yours, but I know and can assure it's 100% safe. Mr. John Barosa, did your money got lost? Look, if you make the payment from a direct external account there would be no problems. Or do you have other options? I am free to see. This is a big lie. All the places being mentioned don't exist. All THW names being mentioned also. What do you take me for? Greek historical lands and methodology. You must be out of your mind and stupid to try such. Do not bother contacting me in regards of this, as I now understand very well. You took this for a joke.
Okay, but what if people on Prometheus try to identify your flying vehicle? It should have a unique code, and it might be traced back to wherever you bought it from.
Stop this jokes.
Why would they be joking?
I don't know and really don't understand why Mr. John Barosa has not made any attempt to make the payment. Please advise him to do so I can clear my name and also have closure. Mr. Foe making the payment, I don't think it's a problem if he really wants to.
How far is the Quickie Fund flying vehicle from Prometheus? We might arrive in about a week, or not.
All this is not a concern to me. What's my concern is for him to make the payment.
What will happen if we don't make the payment? Int LC has probably already forgotten the official confiscation date.
That's the more reason you should have made the payment. Don't use this as an excuse that they might have forgotten. Go ahead and make the $4,600 before it gets too late. Paying $12,900, is it not foolishness when you have the grace of time? Make the payment now. Mr. John Barosa, please make this payment once and for all. I don't think transferring $4,600 will be this hard, but I think $12,900 will be very crucial and hard, but I think it's your choice. I don't really understand how you think or where your advice is coming from. I really don't understand the game you're playing here. I am indeed shocked.
What game do you think we are playing? I can't change the speed of the transport vehicle. We should arrive in a few days.
How do you think? Did you write to explain this to them? Why can't you secure a normal transfer from where you are anyway?
By normal transfer, do you mean a wire?
Yes. Are you now ready to transfer?
Okay, try to use a wire to send a test amount to me. It will not work.
You're supposed to use an external account.
Does your bank accept conversion signals?
Mr. Williams, come on, what all these? Just make the payment from an external account. I hope you still have the payment informations correctly.
Normal wires cannot be several terameters long. Do you have new payment informations?
Is it possible to deduct the $4,600 fee from the $4,100,000?
I think this is not a question for you to ask. It's not in any way possible. Who are you to ask such anyway? Excuse me, Mr. Yoy Thayer, you have not right to ask such a ridiculous question, please.
I don't think it is a ridiculous question. Count is saying that Henry Moore is an impersonator. Do you know any other email addresses that Mary Fishburne used?
Look, it's so sad that Mr. John Barosa brought me into this. This is not part of my duty at all. Ask him. I never wanted to be in this chat room because I actually was not supposed to. I don't really understand. Henry Moore, impersonator. I am shocked right now. Mr. John Barosa, I don't really think you are in the right circle right now. I don't need to mix words, but I think for the first time to use such a language. What stupidity is this? Forgive my outburst. What's all this?
Henry Moore has been saying that he is new to the systems for months. If he was actually from the bank and is handling the file, he would have access to the info.
Excuse, are you trying to take us back? What's my concern with him being new to anywhere? I don't understand the jokes here. Mr. Barosa, are you making the payment or not? You don't seem to understand how lucky you're.
Okay, we have landed on Prometheus. We should be able to buy some fuel for the flying vehicle and travel to Aegaeon soon.
I am tired of saying this, but are you out of your mind in regards of what I have been saying? John Barosa, do you wish to make the payment or not? This is becoming increasingly a non-serious issue and I need closure. You are toying with this. You don't know what you are doing.
Sir, I am writing you on the orders of Sir Brian Sinclair. You are now advised to produce proof of your legal international transactions clearance or risk termination of your transaction.
Someone called James Lyad from the legal department contacted me. He says that I am advised to provide the official international transactions clearance or risk termination of my transaction. I'll try to explain the situation to him. Okay, the legal international transactions clearance that I am supposed to produce will not be easy to obtain. I have to pay $4,600 to the legal department to receive a sum of $4,100,000 from a bank called Info UK, a commercial bank, or Info UXWIS, and the fee might even be raised to $12,900 because I have not paid in a small amount of official time. I can't pay the fee because I accidentally sent it to a Quickie Fund account, so we spent over a year traveling to locations in space using a flying vehicle purchased with a fake license, broke the Quickie Fund network twice, and are now returning to Aegaeon to resolve this once and for all.
Please keep this to yourself. My help to you puff me and square. Helping has become a crime to humanity. I'm not in any way happy to respond. It's wrong what you did. Why did I help you in the first place?
I don't see how it is wrong to be suspicious about a bank that has no information about their own transfers. Info UXWIS must have info about the $4,100,000 transfer, but the person handling it has no idea how to use the systems. I hope Mr. Lyot is not new to the INT-LC system.
Sir, I have your explanations, but it seems you are mistaken. You are supposed to secure the clearance from the INT-HLSEC and not otherwise. 2. I don't understand how it would take a full year to have this done. You will be required to make a late charge of $12,900 if we do not have a proof of this legal clearance as soon as possible. We wish to close all cases concerning international transactions.
I thought we were supposed to pay the fee to INT-LC, not INT-HLSEC.
Sir, they were supposed to conduct the processing to us, but we never saw that, so we decided to contact you directly. So please get back to them and finish your processing. If you wish to pay to this office now, you can also do that.
We have bought fuel to travel to Aegaeon, so we might lose our connection for a while. How long will it take for the people from Sedna to arrive?
I really don't know nor understand how your flying vehicle concerns me. I pity the situation that you might put yourself.
Why are you going back to Aegaeon? The systems have been deactivated and its control signals will not be accepted by any facilities. You probably have less than 1 month until they arrive.
Mr. Foe, I appreciate this. I don't think they're in their right senses anymore. That my view. If only he knew what he is toying with. Well, let's see how this plays out. I have given all the advice before now.
Okay, we have started flying to Aegaeon. Hopefully there are no suspicious networks.
I don't know how these informations helps me.
What is that?
I have no clue, so I never asked. It's going to get to a time I won't be of assistance, I am sure of this. You will be required to pay the late charges of $12,900. Or more. Don't blame me but yourself.
Okay, I think we are connected to a long-distance network near Phoebe. Per mil.
Mr. Williams, you are not advising Mr. John Barosa correctly. I think paying $12,900 than $4,600 is a foolish thing to do. I have helped in every way I can.
You probably don't need to use the long-distance network if you're only going to Aegaeon. Are there networks on Pan?
Mr. Foe, why don't you advise Mr. John Barosa to actually act on this?
Okay, at John Barosa, it would be a better idea to connect to a closer network point.
We have landed on Aegaeon.
I never said that. We haven't connected to Phoebe since December.
Sir, you are now required to show proof of your late charge of $12,900. We wish to close all cases concerning international transactions, or have this particular transaction terminated. Note: final warning.
INT-LC has given us a final warning. He said that the fee has been reduced to only $12.90, so it should be possible to pay it directly to James Lyot. Hopefully he has a Quickie Fund account.
Are you this stupid? That means they want you to pay the late charges as well. Wicks mean you are to pay the clearance of $12,900 instead of you to have paid the initial $4,600. Can you see what you are causing to yourself now?
I didn't say anything stupid. James Lyot told me that the fee is now $12.90. But we still need to enter Quickie Fund Aegaeon again.
There is no such things as a $12.90. All I knew you wrote that they said $12.900. Do you think it's a joke? Then continue this way. You can see I have eventually stopped writing you to do the right thing. When it's taken out if your hands finally, then you would contact me.
$12.90 is the same as $12.900.
Well, all I know it was $12,900. I don't know how you almost think. You were supposed to settle a fee of $4,600 which advised time and time again, and now issues are developing to $12,900 and you come at $1,290. How ridiculous. Please, I'm sure I don't need this merry-go-round. Because I am cleaning out my table. Whatever comes out towards your issue, you will have to deal with it.
I am not calming at $1,290. Do you understand how numbers work? 12.900 is the same as 12.90 and 12.9. James Lyad told me that the fee was $12.900, which means that the official amount is $12.90.
Then why did you assume as was 12.90? When you were made to understand it was from $4,600, it might just be his own mistake. It's up to you. I can't bother myself with your file anymore.
Yes, it may be his own sake, but he is from the official int LC legal Uxwas department, and he sent the official legal email to John Barosa, stating that the official fee amount is now $12.900.
Please write me on Google Chat using I am having troubles accessing my GChat. Please proceed.
Okay, I will invite your new account to the Google Space.
Why are there 3 Jane Oxfords now? Did you reactivate the systems of Quickie Fund Aegaeon?
There seems to be a problem with my other chat I don't really understand. I am having trouble accessing my great.
Okay, I will invite your official new account to the Google Space.
Have you made the payment yet? Look, you are toying with time. In words, you were supposed to pay $4,600 only, and now because of your clauses and silence also unseriousness you are now required to pay $12,900 because you have equally failed to listen to me.
Okay. But in words, int LC told us that the fee was originally $4,600, and it had been lowered to $12.900. We are not toying with time.
You should have a retentive memory. That's a mistake you should have corrected. Look, I wish I can say something to help, but you are not trying to help yourself either.
Why do I need to correct a mistake that the legal department made? He told us multiple times that the fee was $12.900.
If you can take my advice, which I am sure you might not take, pay in the $4,600 and act as if you did not get email. I am only trying out help because of all you have been through. Please don't point any finger at me. Who gave you this advice?
Why would I pay $4,600 if the fee is $12.90?
Are you out of your mind? They gave you a late fee of $12,900. You should know that's a mistake. Now, I am trying to still help your situation and you're not being smart about it. I pity the way this would eventually turn out. Speaking from my sincere heart. You lack wisdom. The deadline and closure won't spell good for you, I know this for sure.
Okay. We reactivated Quickie Fund Aegaeon's old systems. How do we access the underground area?
Instead for you to have made the payment, you are moving from one location to the other.
I still don't understand why you went back to Aegaeon. No locations will accept any Aegeonian signals.
You have less than a week or we have to end this file and confiscated the amount.
int LC has given us less than a week. How am I supposed to know what that means? I do not live on 2006 XH57.
Okay, I logged into the old Aegeon computing system. At Michael Foe. How do I compile a large number of signals using the new hardware?
I am having problems accessing my GChat. Please, corresponding should be sent through this space.
Okay, it would be better to use the Google Space, but if your accounts keep getting sacked, maybe we can make an email conversation instead. However, you will be required to know how to press reply all. I have invited this account to the official space.
There is an issue I don't understand with my Google Chat. Look, I am about to close my files and the other offices might too. I do not understand what you're doing anymore. It's up to you.
Okay, did you try to re-join the chat?
I tried and I think a connection problem is happening which I do not understand.
Oh no, that is not good. But we can continue communicating using emails. In G_mail, there should be a button that says, reply all. If you press it, your email will be sent to every soul in the conversation, but most people never use it for some reason. I have copied all of our fiends into this email.
Mr. John Barosa, I might be losing my job soon because of you. I really don't understand this. This has never happened before.
Okay, but you didn't press reply all. The button is right next to the reply button, and it says, reply all.
Go and make the payment.
Hello. What is happening right now? Who is Oxford Janet?
John Barosa, I think you are about to lose it all.
The money is in the commercial Uxwas Bank. How would they be able to lose $4,100,000?
I really do wonder how you think. You refused to meet up just a single process and you think Hay would wait for you as the year comes to an end? Your file will be finalized for termination or confiscation, which is your fault and not mine. You just toyed with time and not mine. I am about closing up all you need to do, including yours.
Count wants to break the Quickie Fund network again so they make the systems more secure. I don't know how long it will take.
Do you all expect me to ride with you on this? Please let's stop here. You all left your homes and business just to follow a friend halfway around the world just to get back an amount you would likely have spent twice as much. What a joke.
I think halfway around the world might be an official understatement. Anyway, we might be able to pay the fee when we have left Aegaeon. The connection here is not stable.
This is the same statement you mentioned about paying the same fee months back. If you were really serious about paying the fee, you would have done that from an external source account a long time ago.
Our money is stored in Quickie Fund, not external sources.
I once told you to withdraw the money in cash and send using an external account.
Hell my goog fiends. I haven't said anything for a while. Do you still have the Quickie Fund Sedna Quickie discs?
Can they send the money directly from the Quickie Vault to Western Union or MoneyGram?
Does Western Union use wires?
Yes, I think so. You have your database to know if it would work. I know you can transfer from .an account to Western Union or any other method of payment.
Okay, but you should use the Reply All button in Gmail.
Mr. Boris and Mr. Do, can Barosa make the payment through Quickie Vault to Western or MoneyGram? I think so.
We haven't received any emails from Mr. Do. Who is he? Did you tell him to press Reply All?
Mr. Barosa, stop this attitude. You knew I meant Mr. Foe. I don't see why this is happening till date just for a single payment now that the odds favor you.
Okay, would it be possible to use the Sedna Quickie discs in the Aegaeon systems?
Probably not, as Aegaeon will not have the official high_speed Quickie disk connectors. Did Oxford Janet send you some emails directly?
Yes. She asked if the money could be sent to Western Union or MoneyGram.
Okay. I have compiled 128,603 signals. I am going to send them to Quickie Fund demos.
That is probably not a good idea. The Quickie Fund vehicle will be arriving at Aegaeon very soon.
Okay, I will add a large number of signals to the signal queue before we leave. Will they be automatically sent when the system is restarted?
I don't count. I have never used the old systems, but you should leave now as the people from Sedna will arrive in about 8 hours.
Okay, we have left Aegaeon.